Hi everyone, it's Gayle, and it is Margarete Miller week 3 already, if you can believe that. So we are going to do our little collage here, and then I'm going to work from my finish it tray. I've had a request about the cabinet cards that I have 2 kits of in my Etsy. And so I wanted to kind of work on some of those and then just sort of explain them for that viewer. So let's see. Let's say hi and hugs to Sherry, Margaret, Darcy, and Vicky. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. I so appreciate it. Okay, so what do we have here? I have coffee dyed paper down just because I just like covering the pages, and there wasn't really anything in the prompts that would have me do that, you know, something that I could use. So we'll just use some coffee dyed paper. So we have something you do at a party. I have this little picture of this little gal dancing. You know, who doesn't go to a party and wear their kilt and dance? I don't know. It was as close as I could come. Fruit, I just printed off in small scale one of my, it's called like 1882 Orchardist. So there's that. Anything in winter, I have a couple of snowy scenes that go well with the dancing. Lines, I'm going to use my little favorite stamp here. It's Hero Arts Decorative Lines Background. Got it at an estate sale. A shoe, I have this little shoe from Tsunami Rose. And then ticket stubs. I have lots of tickets here that I could work with. Okay, so let's get started. And oh, I better look and see what time it is. So we'll go till about 10:30. How's that? All right, let's get these down. Yeah, I don't use mine as I don't use it as a planner, so I just kind of like to have a background to work with, and oftentimes the prompt will give you an idea of what you could put down, but this one really didn't. I could have printed out my Orchardist in full scale, and that would have worked, but I didn't think to do that. So we're going to do this. There. And then that just kind of gives us a background. And I don't have any coffee dyed paper in here as of yet, so I think that's the right side. So we'll just cover with coffee. Now, if you hear clanging and banging in any way, my friend Emily is here cleaning, but also the carpenter's working. Woohoo! Oh my goodness, it's so good. So very excited about that. Seems like a great guy. So I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt until he gives me reason. Oh goodness, is quite something. Okay, well that will do for that. Okay, now we need to kind of look and see what we want to do. I'm thinking I'm going to grab my little scissors. I think I might want to fussy cut these rather than have the whole page. So I think I'm going to do that. I'll cut a little off so I'm not working so hard to manage the paper overflow. There we go. The sound of a vacuum is such a good thing, isn't it? Especially when you're not the one doing it. Oh, she's so delightful. So I'm very blessed to have her so that I can just make journals while she's cleaning. It's lovely. So let's see what's going on. Not much. We're going to head out tomorrow for girls basketball. And the weather seems to be that it's going to be good. So that's always a plus. And yeah, I forget who. Oh, the team they're playing, they should win. But, you know, I guess you never know. Although our little Katie's team has yet to lose a game. And Addie's team's won all but one. So they're having a great little season. There's a lot of talented kids in their school for sure. Basketball wise. Okay, sorry I have to. Probably should have done this ahead of time, huh? Oh well. You know, it's just fun to hang out and do this stuff. My one friend Darby, I need to see if she has a day where she can come over and do some stuff. I think she opened an Etsy, and I want to be able to tell you guys about it and stuff, but I don't know anything about it. I just, you know, with the holidays and stuff, I haven't seen her in a while. So, but I'll try and get that scheduled. Okay. All right. Sorry, one more. Oh. A fruit. I'm gonna do two fruits. Fruitai is happening here. So my cute guy's down here with me today, which is always fun. I told him I like having him down here. He'd be quiet though. He won't be on the video. He's just reading and hanging out. We just have to kind of vacate the living space of our house when Emily comes. Give her space to get it all tidied up. She gives us a bad time because we're so clean. But when Alfie's here, it gives her something to do. She can manage all the dog hair. So we'll get to see that sweet boy tomorrow. We go over. Okay, so we got those. Everything else is good to go. I don't know. So maybe we'll. I have no idea. I'm just kind of gonna play a little bit and see where things might go. We've got a party. See, this looks like there are Christmas trees in those houses, but it looks like it could be like a New Year's party. That's what we're gonna say. And she just brought her quilt. Oh my gosh, Gayle. Okay, and then we've got a shoe. And then ticket stubs, and then I'm gonna kind of, I think, fill in with that line stamp. That's my plan. Okay. And tickets. Ticket stub of any kind. It says, what if we, having a warm moment. I guess the heat just finished being on. I'm wondering about having a little line of these maybe. So funny right now. I can't tell who's making the noise, the carpenter or cleaner. Can't tell. Let's see. Put that there. And then what? Might put one here. Like that. And those there. Okay. That feels kind of balanced because there's 3 strips of tickets. Okay, so I think I'm going, and I think I'm going to put this one on as a pocket so I can put the prompts in there. So let's first do that. And then I'll probably use my glue stick just because it's quicker on the other side. Or I mean on the other pieces. What am I saying? Okay. So that's going to just go, let's go right about there with it. Let that dry so we can put the, so that we can put the prompts in it. Okay, I think that's the, I'm just having fun trying to identify who's working hard to make the banging noises. It was kind of a bummer. The carpenter told us today that the first guy didn't quite do some of it correctly, so he might have to tear out some of what he did. Oh, yeah. Crazy, isn't it? But I feel like we're on a good roll now. I hope so. Okay, so put that there. Okay, then this side, let's see what would go down first. I think I'll put this down. I have a pile of old children's books like this that I've just cut the images out of, and they sure come in handy for the Margarete Miller Challenge, I will say. Heard from a lot of you that you're doing it this year and you haven't done it before, so that's fun. It's fun to think that you're doing this along with me. Okay, and then this. Okay. It looks like this one. This is actually going together pretty quickly. Okay. Ah, sticking. That down there, and then this guy. I'm going to need the glue stick and glue pages for what we're going to do with the cabinet cards too, I think. Although, I don't know, I may use art glitter glue because it doesn't tend to bend the page as much, you know? Okay. So we'll just go like that. I don't know if that was exactly where I wanted it, but that's okay. Okay. Then, so we have something you do at a party, fruit, winter, a shoe, and tickets. So now we need the lines. So let's do those. I'm not going to put any here because this guy is just going to go right in there like that. Okay, so let's get our ink. I think what I'd like to do is grab a couple pieces of paper so I don't get any, I don't want any stamping on my collage pieces. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure which way to go. Let's see. Okay. I might have lied. I think I'm going to put a little peeking out over here because I want 3 spots on the page. Okay. Okay, liking that. Okay, so I need one more page here. Okay, there. Okay, and one more spot. How about right there? My little shoe isn't sticking very well. Might have to re-glue the edges. Let's see, what would be... Okay, and there we have it. There's week 3 right there. That was fun. That was a fun one. Okay, so I'm just looking at it to decide if I need anything else. I might want a little washi tape, and we are allowed to add that if we want. Let's see, what could we... This would be nice. I really like the flowers. Okay, let's just, I'm going to be selective here. Use that on something else, but I really want these flowers. I'm just feeling like there needs to be something right there. Okay. And something up here. Okay, maybe one little piece over here. I don't have any more. Just go right up here. Okay. Okay, I'm done now. All right. Cool. Okay, let's tidy up a little bit, get some things out of our way. Don't need the tickets. Do need the glue pages. Okay, need the glue pages. Don't need that right now. Need the glue, need the scissors. Okay, don't need the fussy cutting scissors. All right, so let's get, so that's it. That's number 3. So fun. Yeah, I love how that turned out. That's really fun. Alrighty then, let's get on to this. Our finish it up tray. Now, if I can find my cabinet card things. And yeah, so not sure I need those over here. I need to go put those in with my cardboard. But these are cabinet cards. So I think the basic definition, she was asking about that, is they're old vintage photographs taken by a photographer. So for instance, this one says Fullerton, Great Falls, Montana. And I think where the card comes from, where that part of it comes from, is the frames were, you know, chipboard or you know, heavy stuff. Let's see. I thought oh, there it is. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to put some of these onto chipboard so they feel like a real cabinet card. And like I say, I think all of these are from kit 2, or yeah, kit 2, but I have 2 kits of these, so there might be portraits that you prefer in one and not the other or something like that. So this is the back of this little girl, and I'm going to cut those out because of all the ones in kit 2, she was the only one that had kind of a fancy back like this. Often they do have a kind of a cool back, but the other ones I will just plan on putting coffee dyed paper on the back so they can be used like a journal card. So I'm not positive this is going to be tall enough, but that's okay. We'll fix it. Okay. And then these are from kit 1. These are some of the backs from kit 1. And so I thought they might fit a few of these kit 2 photographs. So we'll see. I just thought we'd play with these a little bit today. And I do have one of the journals that's in my journal kits that I'm preparing for retreats. It's a kit of cabinet cards. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's from Vintage Studio 717, but don't quote me on that. Okay, so first of all, what I want to do is see if that needs a little, yeah, it's just ever so slightly smaller. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I have these little cardboards, not big enough, but I also have this one. Chipboard, I mean. It's like, chipboard is like the back of a tablet or something like that, you know, you can use to thicken things up. Okay, I need my pencil so that we can cut this. And I have a heavy duty cutter that's behind me. Maybe we can see if I can bring it over here. Okay, it had a bunch of stuff on it, but this is a big Fiskars. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe this is on my favorite things, and this this cutter is great for chipboard. Ugh, but you still got to use your muscles. Oh man, did you see this arm shaking? Holy cow, that was hard. Okay, I think I need to put the thing up there because otherwise I'm not going to have the leverage I need. Okay, maybe if I stand up. Oh yeah, standing up makes it easier. Okay, so there's that. Cutter out of our way. And I'm going to put her on there. I'm going to have to round the corners a little bit. So that'll be good. Okay, I am going to use, my art glitter glue because I don't want it to bend as much as possible. I'd like to avoid that. I think I need to refill my art glitter glue too. I'm getting low, I think. Yeah, so these, I mean, this one is going to be more decorative than anything because it's going to have the fancy back. And so, let's see if we can just get that down. It'll have the fancy back and not a spot to write, but like I say, others will use the, oh, that hangs over a little bit at the top. Well, we'll trim it up as we get it put together. I think I'm going to put it on here and lay that down, although this one's was a bit short, wasn't it? That's right. We'll just put a couple of lines real close there, and then okay. Now, I would like to put it right side up. That's important. Okay. Okay. Now, this feels, it really does, it feels like a vintage cabinet card. That's awesome. Okay, so a couple things I'm going to do. I'm going to just cut that corner ever so rounded. It's the sound of progress, people. I love it. It's a good thing though that I, gosh, that's a little bit short there. I guess I'll cut it even though I don't really want to. It's a good thing I moved around my craft room, or I wouldn't be able to film when he's working out there, because it's kind of noisy. You know, attaching the boards to the house and stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna round this just slightly, or more than slightly, whichever. Okay. Now I'm going to take, I have this raw umber pit artist pen, and I'm just going to kind of rub it along the edge to darken up that chipboard a little bit. There we go. Just make it look a little more aged than chipboard does originally. Okay. That just slightly goes over. There we go. It's better. Okay, and this one, this also kind of, if there's any white spots, it kind of covers that up too. Okay, so this one's done. Isn't she sweet? That one's done and ready to go into a journal. So let's do some that don't have a back, just for fun. I love this little girl. She could actually be a pocket on a page, couldn't she? She's really the right width. Let's see what we can do with her. We'll just do something interesting with all of them. And I'm kind of thinking that I'll just any leftover ones I'll put with that journal kit that has the cabinet cards. Something can be done later, you know. Okay, I think I am gonna make her a pocket. Let's take a piece of coffee dyed paper. So this will, yeah, look at her. Isn't she perfect? But she's a bit thin. Paper is just copy paper, so I am gonna take one of my pages and just thicken her up a little bit. Again, I could use the glue stick, but I'm preferring this just to keep it keep it from bending too much. Of course, we'll be gluing this one down, so on the page, so might not have been too bad. Okay. All right. I'll cut that out, and I don't think I'm gonna put a thumb notch in it. I mean, I'm gonna know that it's a pocket, so I can stick something in the pocket, so whoever gets this journal will know too. Okay, so this is just kind of a little hanging over a little bit. Okay, let's just stress the edges so that any white left won't cause a problem. Sorry about that. Something just fell on my head here. Okay, there we go. So we'll just go ahead and put that directly on the page and maybe over this away so that, you know, so we can stick something into that as a pocket. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to the part that's not going to get glue. That's my little trick for not gluing the wrong space. Okay. Put that there, and this can be one of the signature pages for that journal. Okay. Oh, isn't that cute? That's cute. I wonder, let me see. I'm looking to see if I have a little something fun to put in there like that. That'd be cute. Okay. What's going in there? That little coffee dyed piece. Cool. I don't think I'd want another cabinet card going in there. That feels a little overkill to me. So that's a fun little neutral piece to go in the pocket. Okay, so we have two pieces now. And yeah, still want to do, I'm going to do one that can be a journal card. I'm going to use the big ones. She'd be a nice size journal card, wouldn't she? Like these little guys, you could cut around the edge so it isn't as large. Oh my gosh, she's adorable too. Let's do those two for now. I'm going to go ahead and just cut this up the side of this since I need to detach it anyway. The other thing you can do with these is you could fussy cut around her and her chair or whatever. You know, you could use them as little people in your journals too. I mean, seriously, all of these would be great journal card size. So maybe we'll just see if we can't knock out these 4. Okay. Sorry, a lot of fussy cutting in this video, but I'm kind of excited because this is one of the projects that is, so this is going to be off my Finish It Up tray. I'll put any extra ones I'll put with that journal kit so that if I need them, I can use them, you know, as I'm going along. I think I need to print out my kit 1 too, just so I have kind of all of them in there. And then there are cabinet cards used in the pages of Jessie's kit, so I think that'll be cool. A collaboration, if you will. That's kind of one of the things I've enjoyed about not being on a design team, is being able to, you know, when I use someone's kit, I can also use complementary pieces from other people's kits, including my own. So yeah, it's kind of nice. This one's a little jiggy jaggy. Okay, let's get some cardstock here, and we'll get these glued on there. All right, I'm going to set these aside here, just out of our way. There, that feels better. Feels a little more centered to me. Okay, so start with the big one and then fit the others in as I can, kind of. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think we should get all 4 out of this piece of cardstock, which will be great. I'm pretty sure I have a cabinet card somewhere of my great-grandmother, but all my pictures are in multiple tubs, so I have no idea where it would be. She was kind of a kick in the pants. She, like, we have old home movies of her in the kitchen with these big rubber feet on her feet and dancing. You know, kind of like big clown shoes, only they were rubber feet. Oh my goodness. She used to crack my dad up. She was my mom's grandma, but my dad thought she was hilarious. Okay, are we going to be able to fit you, sir, right there? So I kind of like, I like to look at these and like think about, you know, my grandma was a jokester. My great grandma was a jokester. It's like, okay, what were these people like? This young man, I think he might have gone to Harvard. He looks like he's off to college. He looks about that age. So maybe he's going to be a famous lawyer or something. Okay, so I don't know best way to start this, but just go for it. So I think I'll not round the edges with the corner rounder, but maybe do it kind of with the scissors kind of roughly so that it looks a bit. Oh, I have another idea. Let's do this. Do we still have time? I think so. Yes. Okay. Okay, there's that one. And then this little one is just kind of raggedy from cutting, but we'll make it more raggedy here in a second. Looks like there's just a sliver here. Okay, so what I was thinking is before inking it, what if we did a little of this with the Tim Holtz Distress tool here? Let's let me move that. Get some bits cleaned up, and then I can do it over here. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Yeah. Try to do the corner. Make it look a little more time-worn than it does right now. Starting to get hungry from lunch. It's a little early. Okay. This little pumpkin is the daughter of a wealthy family because she's got all sorts of curly hair. She's got a lace dress. That kind of gives it a nice look being distressed like that. Looks like the photograph was sitting in a basement and got a little water damage from the coffee stain. Okay, there's another one. That's really cute. And then that can be written on. She's sweet. Okay, this little guy, I think he needs to stay unroughed up because it's almost as if this could have been in the Harvard yearbook, his yearbook photo. It's been in the bottom of his mother's sewing basket because he's off to college. Then it can remind her of him every time she pulls out her sewing. There's that one. Well, this little pumpkin. Did I tell you that our little carpenter guy is a brand new grandfather? And so he was showing his pictures of his granddaughter yesterday. The first time he came over. It was kind of cool. It's like Mike said, a guy who loves his grandbaby that much can't be all bad. Okay, so let's see. Let's do that. Ooh, that looks kind of cool on that background. Yeah, I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm not feeling like I want to rough these ones up. What's the story on this baby? I think she's like down the line. She's like the 4th kid or something because she has no shoes on. Just a blanket to sit on. Nothing fancy for that one. Oh. It's got like a little tear on it. I just kind of want to emphasize that a little bit. Okay, well that is super fun. Those are really fun to play with. So now I need to dig out that journal kit and put these with it. It's not one that I have right up front to do right away, because I was thinking, you know, the neutral colors is kind of like more of a fall thing, even if this isn't fall themed in any way. Okay, so I hope that this is helping the person that asked me about the cabinet cards, that it's helping them kind of see how you can use them. Let's see. I think we will call this a video, but we got a page done with a pocket. We got this little 2-sided one done, and it's like a cabinet card. And then we did these as journal cards, which I think they'll be great too. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for doing Margarete Miller with me again and everything. So we will just see you in the next video. Have a grateful day, everyone. Bye-bye.